Hello and welcome to 101 Ideas for Minecraft Learners. In this episode, we're going to be looking at changing how the villagers sound. And specifically with this one, as I'm looking at villager dialects. So we're looking specifically, and if you can just about hear them, at the Cumbrian dialect. So let's just go and have a look at some of these villagers and listen to what they sound like.
Sounds like a yow.
Yon's a rare looking duck.
It's not but allowed. Sounds like a yow. Jumping out a moundy
like a yow. It's not but allowed bit fractious. Yon's a rare looking duck. Yon's a rare looking duck. It's not but allowed bit fractious.
Let's give them some wheat.
Nay.
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 Nay. Nay. Nay. Nay.
19, here we
Nay.
go.
Aye.
Aye, lovely. So there you go. So there's some villagers, and we've changed their speech patterns. So they have got some Cumbrian dialect.
Sounds like a yow.
And dialect is defined as a particular form of language that is particular to a specific region or a particular social group. Okay. So for me, that's in Cumbria, and that's where I currently am living.
Yon's a rare looking duck.
What we're gonna do? What we're gonna do? You guys have got to get in.
It's not but allowed bit fractious.
Right, it is a bit.
Yon's a rare duck.
Oh.
Yon's a rare looking duck.
So, one of the things that you could do, I'd love to do, originally I come from the Midlands, so I've got a kind of Midlands accent, which is kind of a non-accent, but there's, we could have a Birmingham accent, kind of Birmingham dialect. We could have sort of a Newcastle, northeast dialect, and I'm sure wherever you live in the world, there might be different kinds of dialects that you might be able to have a look with Minecraft and kind of explore those dialects in a little bit more detail, and maybe invite somebody in. Often, what I did for this is I invited one of my local friends to come in, and we had a lot of fun kind of sitting down and coming up with some different ideas for what could we say. So basically, the villagers have got several different ways of speaking. They've got yes, they've got 3 different types of yes. They've got 3 different types of no, and they've got an idle one, and the one that you can hear kind of coming out of them now, that's part of their idle speeches. So we developed 3 different kind of phrases, almost nonsensical phrases, but definitely kind of Cumbrian phrases that we could attach to them, and we recorded them this afternoon. There's a zombie as well. So let's just get away from all that lot over there, and I'll show you how we did it. And I've also got to thank, quite frankly, Frank for kind of giving me the idea. She did a brilliant video all about changing the villager sounds to kind of female sounds. So here we are in a little program called Audacity. Audacity is kind of brilliant because it's a free program that you can download, and it's been free for a long time. So this is the program we used, and I used just a simple microphone. You could even use if you've got an iPhone or something like that, you could even use the microphone on there and just email yourself the sound product. So you could go out and about and record these different sounds with lots of maybe different people. That's really good because you can kind of you might be able to interview a whole range of different people within your community. So just to think about that as well. So once we've got these sounds, we obviously recorded them, and let's just show you the different kind of sounds that there are. So let's go into my Minecraft folder over here, and we'll go into the resource packs over here. And these are my different resource packs, and there's Cumbrian Villager there. So let's have a look at that. Now in Cumbrian Villager we've got, if we open it up, we've got assets, and it goes into a folder called Minecraft, and then it goes into a folder called sounds, and then it goes into a folder called mob, and I'm just changing the mob sounds. And then we've got a villager, and these are the only sounds I'm changing. There are of course 4 different hits. Oh, there's number 4. I didn't mean to have that one. There's 4 different hit sounds, and there's a death villager sound as well. And I didn't add those in. I forgot to delete this one, so let's delete that now. But what we have got in here, we've got idle 1, 2, and 3. Let's open this up a bit clearer. We've got haggle 1, 2, and 3. We've got idle 1, 2, and 3. We've got no 1, 2, and 3, and we've got yes 1, 2, and 3. So these are different styles of sounds. So let's just open them all up. Okay, so these are the different sounds that we've got. This one is yes 3.
Aye.
No. And this one is yes 2.
Aye.
And this one is yes 1.
Aye.
And this one is no 3.
Nay.
Oh.
Nay.
This one is no 2.
Nay.
And this one's no 1.
Nay.
So 3 different types of sound, and what Minecraft does is sort of tries to randomize it a little bit. So it gives you a little bit of variety when you're listening to all the sounds that the villagers are making. This one is idle 3.
Yon's a rare looking dup. Yon's a rare looking dup.
Okay, so we tried to discover, and we had a lot of fun just making up or kind of thinking about kind of different phrases that may have been lost to us. Or maybe you could even think about different lines of poetry or stuff like that, and make sure that it maybe have a regional or maybe a regional phrase that you might find that will be quite appropriate to use. So that was idle 3. This is idle 2.
It's nobbut allowed bit fractious. It's nobbut allowed bit fractious.
There we go. We had loads of different ideas for this, and to boil it down to 3 was really difficult, but we did. And I think there's opportunities to have a whole range of different kind of phrases and different kind of sayings that you might want to put in.
Sounds like a yow jumping over a Maudi tump. Sounds like a yow jumping over a Maudi tump.
And there we go. And so no. And this is haggle.
Wheel.
And another haggle.
Nay, lad. Nay, lad.
And the final haggle, I think.
Aye. Aye.
Okay. Right, so, and this is how we did it. So, once you've got your recording, you can open a piece of recording, and again, you can record in a variety of different ways. You could even, what we did is basically, I've got a little microphone plugged into my computer. It's a USB mic, and it's plugged into my computer, and we basically, there it is, it says unknown USB audio. It doesn't really know what it is, but you can control the input of the audio just here. So you can have your built-in microphone, but you might of course get a bit of fan noise and stuff like that. So a microphone is a good idea if you have got one. But if you haven't, don't worry. Just use kind of any kind of recording equipment. And I said a phone is a really good way of recording audio too, and you can often email it to your computer too. So you'll basically end up with something looking a bit like this.
Yon's a rare looking duck.
Okay, so and we've got a lot of gap there, and we've got a lot of gap here. So what I'm going to need to do first of all is select the area that I want. And I'm going to select this area here. So that's the little bit that I want. And I'm going to go up here and I'm going to trim the audio. So we can go up here and there's a little tool here where you can just press that and it just trims it down.
Yon's a rare looking duck.
To exactly what I want. And the next thing I do, and I always do this with sounds that come into here, I go to Effect up here and we go down to Normalize. And I'm going to press Normalize like that. Yes. And press OK. And that does this.
Yon's a rare looking duck.
So it kind of makes a broader range of the sounds, lifts the sound a little bit, and makes it a lot easier for us to kind of understand and stuff like that. And then all we need to do is we need to save it as a particular file. So we need to go down here and go to Export. Now, what we need to do is we need to export it as an OGG Vorbis files, okay? And obviously it says villager example here. And what we need to do is we need to make sure it's either, it's going to be, this is haggle, so it's haggle and probably 1, okay? You don't need to put the dot OGG at the end because the format will put that on for you. So once you've done that, let's press save and save again. And that's saved that. Now that needs to go into this villager folder here, and you need to save each individual file. Haggle 1, Haggle 2, Haggle 3, Idle 1, Idle 2, Idle 3. All of these have to be exactly the same as they were in the original Minecraft file. And what I'll do is I'll make sure that we've got a little folder specially designed for you, so you can kind of they'll have the original villager sounds in, and you can listen to them yourself. and you'll be able to record over them and copy and paste that. Use your own sounds over the top, and you'll be able to see each file name too. And I'll also include the death sound and the hit sounds as well. Okay, you can make these any length you want as well. I mean, there's no reason why this
Yon's a rare looking duck.
and I've been thinking about this myself. Then having a nice blank bit of space, and then having another bit of dialogue over here, and almost having a 2-for-1 kind of thing going on there as well. So you'll be able to get a lot more, a lot of different kind of bits of dialogue in there as well. Okay, so that's the sort of simple way of doing it. Let's just go back in here. So this is what we're going to give you, just to make it easier. So there's the folder, and that goes into the resource packs. And you can zip it up, but you can just leave it as a simple folder. And what you've got in here, you've got a folder called assets, an image. Okay, and so this is the image. I've made a little image of the a little kind of Cumbrian map in the background and a villager in the foreground. And then we've got this pack.mc meta. Okay, and what we need to do then, we need to open it up with. Actually, we need to open it up on a Mac anyway. You need to open it up with TextEdit, which I haven't got loaded. So let's just load TextEdit up. So TextEdit, this is what it looks like, and it says description Cumbrian villager, and I'll put sounds in there as well. So within that, within this description here, you can write anything you like really. This stuff will appear. Let's open up Minecraft. If we go to resource packs, in that section there, so that's the title, and then Cumbrian Villager sounds will be underneath. Press done. So that is basically how you're going to change it, and I'm going to make sure this is all very easily downloadable for you, so you can kind of do this stuff yourself. The technical things I think you're going to have that are going to be interesting is recording the sounds, of course, thinking about what kind of sounds you're going to get, and maybe try and involve some members of your community, and it might even be a kind of an older generation who might want to come in. You might want to kind of invite in for a bit of tea and cake as well, and see if you can get them to sort of talk about different dialect phrases or kind of different sayings as well. I hope you've enjoyed this. We had a ton of fun making it this afternoon, and I'm sure we're going to be doing a lot more very soon. Until next time, thanks very much for listening. Bye bye.
Sounds like a yow. Jumping out a yow. Jumping out a mountain. Sounds like a yow. Jumping out a mountain. Jumping out.